Cross-functional teams are common to organizations in many industries. They can provide several benefits depending on the skills and backgrounds of the team members. Learning about this team structure may help you decide if you could use it within your organization. In this video, we will discuss everything about cross-functional teams. 7. What is a cross-functional team and how does it work? The simplest definition of building an agile cross-functional team is to put together a group of people with different functional expertise so that they can use their expertise to achieve a common goal. Simple enough? Well, obviously there's more. Have you ever wondered why most organizations work in silos? What's the point? The marketing team is focusing entirely on promoting the business. The sales team just wants to drive sales. The accounting team is keeping the finances in check. And likewise, the customer success department is focusing on a different vertical. Each team is doing their job, and they're doing it well. But your business is moving in too many directions at once, which isn't good. Now, it would be a lot better if you break down the organizational silos and show everyone the big picture, i.e., the organizational goal. In simple words, instead of each team working independently and delivering moderate efforts, group them together to pursue a goal more efficiently. That's what cross-functional teams are about. 6. Why cross-functional teams are important. Cross-functional teams are a competitive advantage for an agile organization. They're like superhero team-ups where different individuals with different sets of unique abilities will work together for one common purpose. Every organization has potential resources scattered within in the forms of various departments: HR, marketing, sales, production, purchasing, accounting, research, etc. Bring them all together and you will unleash the benefits of cross-functional teams. Increased team productivity, improved coordination and communication. The team will span organizational boundaries. Better decision-making, improved problem-solving abilities. The team will reduce the overall project management cycle time. Of course, nothing comes just like that. You also have to find the right people with the right mindset who are ready to share their knowledge and be open to changes. Let's see what experts have to say. Our constant interactions across functions and companies helped everyone involved consider and understand different perspectives and how those perspectives impacted the project. We were able to achieve the precision we needed and find efficiencies along the way. Andrew DeBray, Managing Director at Factum. Since these are closely related departments, most people have crossover skills and knowledge that enable them to easily understand how other members impact the work. However, this also can lead to friction in team dynamics. For example, a person from design may have marketing experience and think a different approach is warranted for a campaign. Saji Gidali, CPO and co-founder of Perimeter 81. 5. The different kinds of cross-functional teams. Cross-functional teams work in different ways in different kinds of organizations. Startups and small businesses are often cross-functional just by the nature of their size. They're not big enough to have specialized teams, so employees from different expertise areas automatically work together on most projects or decisions. What actually creates innovation is bringing together people with diverse knowledge and experiences. Larger companies may set up a cross-functional team as a working group to address a specific project or goal. In other words, they still have individual specialized departments. But, separate from that structure, employees from different departments come together on a cross-functional team for a stated purpose. At other larger companies, cross-functional teams are the primary structure. 4. Why create a cross-functional team? Cross-functional teams address the challenges of our modern business environment. Things are changing pretty fast out there, and it takes consistent innovation just to survive. We tend to assume innovation comes from lone geniuses, but research is debunking that stereotype and showing us that what actually creates innovation is bringing together people with diverse knowledge and experiences. Nobody has all the answers anymore, but smart collaboration sparks those answers. Cross-functional teams make good business sense in other ways as well. They can help companies move faster and more efficiently, and even give a new project a trial run before hiring a new full-time team for it. A cross-functional team is more likely to challenge the status quo and find better ways to do things. They can also fight the scourge of groupthink. When everyone in the room thinks similarly or comes from a similar background, it's easy to overlook problems or to let old assumptions go unquestioned. A cross-functional team is more likely to challenge the status quo and find better ways to do things. Finally, these teams can help develop, engage, and retain team members. They build a sense of cohesion and collaboration. Employees feel more connected to the organization as a whole instead of just their own department. Such teams can also expose employees to new knowledge areas and give them a chance to improve skills like relationship building and problem solving. When employees are learning and growing, they're a lot more likely to stick around. 3. Cross-functional team challenges. To make cross-functional teams work in sync, you need to be aware of some of the most common challenges when building them. The gravest one is clinging to the thought that cross-functional teams are a silver bullet to efficiency problems. Although these groups can be extremely beneficial, breaking down dependencies is one of the biggest challenges they face, especially in an enterprise setting. You need to account for the fact that those dependencies might be too big to eliminate, which may result in disorganization. That's why carefully inspect how to build cross-functional teams within your environment by first visualizing cross-team dependencies and then analyzing which ones can be optimized. And then there's the simple fact that cross-functional teams are extra work for members who are also part of a departmental team. That creates stress, pressure, and frustration, especially if some on the team are falling short. 2. How do you create good cross-functional teams? Here comes the best part. Now that you know how cross-functional teams are different from regular teams, why they are important, and what pitfalls you need to be aware of, let's see what you should do to build such a team. 1. Bring diversity in your organization. At first, people often assume that cross-functional teams encourage diversity because they are made up of individuals from distinct functional areas. But that's not all. Truly agile cross-functional environments include teams with individuals of different experience, age, gender, location, skills, seniority, and engagement. 2. Keep the goals aligned. The next step is to keep every individual and team goal aligned with the company objectives. You need to ensure that everyone in your organization is rowing in the same direction, irrespective of their responsibilities. Usually, companies that have more closely aligned goals across their organization enjoy higher levels of financial success. Teams and individuals should clearly understand the connection between their efforts and the overall goals of their employers. If you need precision in your goal-setting process, try visualizing your projects on a visual management board. Visualizing company objectives and operational efforts on a Kanban board to manage the work of a cross-functional team. 3. Include influencers or subject matter experts. Every organization has individuals who know more than usual about stuff like processes, procedures, products, and customers. These are the individuals that can inspire others and give helpful advice. Make sure that such individuals are involved in cross-functional teamwork or even cross-departmental collaboration. 4. Stop over-relying on meetings. Let people bump into each other and chat. You and your cross-functional team shouldn't always rely on meetings for every action or decision. It's time-consuming. Secondly, there are plenty of great team collaboration apps such as Kanbanize, ProofHub, Slack, Glip, GitHub, etc. Such solutions make it easy for everyone to communicate and check the progress status of tasks or projects from anywhere at any time. 1. And the bottom line is, 2 heads are always better than 1. Similarly, cross-functional teams are always better than traditional hierarchical business models. We hope the details we provided in this video will lead to some fresh thinking and keep the odds of success in your favor. Thanks for watching.